Hello, welcome to our Getting into EVE Online Guide Part 12. So this one's about learning how to fly your destroyer. You could complete 16 Security 1 missions, so this won't earn you any money. This is just to learn how to fly your destroyer. Destroyers have high damage, range, and speed, but weak defense, so learn how to get out of range and shoot them from far away. So the first thing would be you might need to get some ammunition. So iron charges have the longest range in the game, well, the longest range for the hybrid turrets. If you can't find any in your station, just go to Jeddah, the main trading hub. It's just one jump away, so just say your destination there. Once you have arrived, then all you have to do is buy some more ammunition. So if we buy some iron charges, we could buy 10,000 of them. And then 10,000 might not be enough, so we could buy another 10,000 iron charges, just as long as we have a whole bunch of ammunition to play around with. Then once we have the ammo, we could just drag it into our ship hangar, and then we just have to go back to the Tranquility Trading Tower. So if we go to our personal assets, we could set the destination there. And don't worry about antimatter charges. Antimatter charges are garbage. So if you undock from the station, once you arrive in the Tranquility Trading Tower, you could go to the left to go to Agents, and you're searching for Agent Finder. We're trying to find security agents. So you could filter the agent type to security agents, agent level to security level 1, and you could change the distance to, we could change the security to high security. So just find agents in high security systems. And the location, just say within 5 jumps of perimeter. And then you could change the faction to Caldari State. Then we could change the corporation to Caldari Navy. So pretty much just find all agents belonging to this corporation here. If we find one, we could right click and set destination. There's actually 2 level 1 security agents in this system here. So we completed these missions, and there's 2 agents. You could do both of them at the same time, right? So if it looks like they're both good, easy missions, you could accept both of them. It's just so you don't have to return and dock up so much. The missions just take like 2 to 5 minutes each, pretty much. Maybe some take like 10 minutes. Once you have your missions accepted, just undock from the station, and your mission should be on the left-hand side there. Just click on them, usually warp to location, maybe set your destination to the place. But once you get into the mission, so this is just as soon as we warped in, there's some enemies that are right beside us. So the first thing we do is click on some Stargate, align to the Stargate, activate our sensor boosters, activate our guns, activate our micro warp drive. So we just want to get far away from the enemies as possible. We could shoot the enemies from up to 47 kilometers away, so that means we could go fly way out there. But when we get too far, then we're gonna have to start getting closer to the enemies again. So here's another mission. We just arrived in the mission. The enemies are really far away, which is already good. We could just double click somewhere in space to fly somewhere in space. We'd start flying in that direction, and then we could just target the enemies and shoot them from over here. So the sensor booster would increase your targeting range by 25%, and it would allow you to lock onto the targets 25% faster. So the sensor booster is absolutely amazing. If you don't have the sensor booster, you won't be able to target them. You can only target them 39 kilometers away, I think. With the sensor booster, they're like 50 kilometers away. After you have destroyed all the ships, you can go loot the missions if you want. Don't start looting ships until you destroy all of these ships, because they're just going to be attacking you. So here's another mission. We just warped right in, and then there's a whole bunch of ships around us. So what we want to do is get far away from these ships. So we target all of them, find some object, find a station, align to the station, activate the micro warp drives, and then try to get as far away from these ships as soon as possible. Pretty much you just want to get far away from them so they can't hit you, but you could hit them. And after completing a whole bunch of security missions, so this is pretty much just to learn how to fly your ship and fly it safely. You'll know when you've completed 16 security missions when a storyline agent has sent you a message, and she'll actually send you a letter if you want to read it. But if you look on your right hand side, your security storyline agent is right there. So this is just a mission that'll give you some standings towards Caldari. It's pretty much say your destination there and go complete this one. It was just a delivery mission, right? Just pick up this cargo, deliver it to this other place. And if you wanted to take your reward that you got from it, you could bring it to your ship, go to your personal assets on the left hand side, right click, find your Tranquility Trading Tower, and set your destination there if you want. So you could train connections if you want to raise your standings a lot easier. Caldari is at 0.87. We need to get a standing of 1.0 to do security level 2 missions. And Caldari Navy is up to 0.34. So we're just going to train connections up, right? Connections level 2 is free to play. Alright, hello. So we're just recording this because we're not sure if Security Agent 1 missions have this. But if it tells you to go against any of the main factions or any of the main factions' allies, you're going to want to decline the mission. So this one says it wants us to go against the Minotaur faction. We don't want to go against the Minotaur faction. That would lose your standing against them. So the Caldari State, Minotaur Republic, Amar, and the Galante, those are the main factions. So you can decline a mission from an agent once every 4 hours. And if you decline a mission and he gives you another mission against them, you could just go try to find a different agent. And if he also tells you to go against one of the main factions, then you could decline the mission from him. And if you request another mission from him, and then he tells you to go against the main faction again, like the Galante faction, we can't decline a mission from him within the next 4 hours. So something we could do, right? Go to the left, go to personal assets, go to the Tranquility Trading Tower, and then decide if you want to try to do some more security missions or not. Alright, hello, welcome. So this is just us recording. These are the factions that you should be looking to do missions against. So if you're trying to do them against the Caldari, Minotaur, Amar, and Galante, you can decline those missions or any of their allies, right? The missions you can accept are the ones against the pirate faction ships, so against like the Angel Cartel, the Blood Raiders, the Guaristas, Mordu's Legion, Sasha's Nation, and the Serpentists. Pretty much just those ones, right? Pretty much if the mission says to go against any of these, then that's perfectly fine. If it says to go against any other faction, then it's not fine. Don't do these sisters. Don't do them against the Sisters of Eve. Just do them against the Serpentists, Sasha's Nation, Mordu's Legion, Guaristas, Blood Raiders, and Angel Cartel.